E36 with a good exhaust, you could drive it, then thank God.
Yeah.
That's why I don't even drive mine anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, the exhaust. Too good to be doing that, you know? Oh yeah.
How's it feel?
Huh?
How's it feel?
Like a clutch needs some work.
Nah, it's alright. I think it's the driver.
Whoa.
Oh, that's why.
You got the underglow though. We can work on the car.
Look at the underglow. Look outside.
Guys, super cool here. Not really, I mean, it's just a little crappy E36. No, I'm just kidding. So we have a little E36 here from Hendel we are working on. It's got some slight front end damage. We got a little fender support over here is bent in a little bit. We got all new parts for it. Well, new to Hendel and myself. So gonna get this thing rolling for Hendel's girlfriend, Carmen. It's gonna be the first time she learns how to drive a manual and have a daily, all that stuff that they just not really care about that much, but is really reliable and just works well for them. So we're gonna get something on frame machine now and go ahead and start working on it. Guys, this is what we're working with. Just this little fender bender right here. Nothing too crazy right here, just a little bit bent backwards. Got a new rad support coming in. We got a new fender coming in, new hood on the car and all that good stuff, and we're going to paint match it, make sure everything's good. This is Swartz black, so it's the metallic. It looks really pretty. Once it's all cleaned up, Hendel won't hate me. Got to be corrected anyway. But yeah, so this paint is like super pretty, really sparkly. It's got a nice hue to it. We're gonna get all this fixed up, get it painted for them, and Ultimate Sleeper Daily is coming in right now. I'm gonna do a CES single turbo kit. No, I'm kidding. Okay, no turbo kit, I'm just kidding. If you've never owned one of these things, go pick one up. They're stupid cheap. Own it for a little bit, maybe do something to it, flip it, do whatever you want to do, but own one, experience this. The chassis is great. It's good for drifting, good for time attack, good for daily, good for anything, really. There's a great platform, great car. I promise you won't regret that. Let's go and get this thing shaping up for Hendel. We gotta go pick up some more parts from Hendel actually, because I don't have everything for it. But my dad was super excited to get on the frame machine, so here it is on the frame machine. Go ahead and hook it up right now. It shouldn't be that hard to pull it all. My only concern, go right here to grab this, it may rip, but hopefully that won't happen. If so, we have another piece in here we can go ahead and bolt in and get all that put in. Not a big deal. So I've got this, I got to straighten it a little bit more, but the two tack welds, or three of them, broke loose. So we're going to go ahead and tack these back into place. I have these pliers right here so I can hold that in while I tack it. Once we get that, we'll go ahead and begin to straighten this more and get this leveled out. We have a good dimension right here from factory down to this point right here. So we're about to put the fender on, make sure that fits good before I tack it up. And we should be ready to move to the next step, get the radiator support together and on the car, and really go from there. Okay, so here we've gotten this pretty straight as best as we can get it at this moment in time. Like I said, this is going to be just a very rough fit so we can make sure everything lines up. I got to put this fender on, make sure that I have the angle right. Even though the measurement's right, my angle could be off a slight bit. So I just want to fit everything up before I tack anything and make sure that it's going to be good before I put it in a permanent location. So if we look right here, we can see that this is a little higher than this side, but it's just going to pull down whenever you put this bolt in it. Not a big deal. Got all this lined up, took everything off the front. If you look over here, we're kind of the same way. We definitely line up in our hole right here. So I think we're going to go ahead and tack this and send it. Fender fit pretty good, so we look really decent. We don't look like any sides down more than the other one. It lined up really good. So I'm really happy with that for the first test fit. I think it went fantastic. Now we're ready to put this all together. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. I'll be honest. I kind of want to rip the car, too. So I'm trying to get this done for Hendel. I'm sure they'll let me drive it or whatever. Just whip it one time. But, yeah, let's get the car done, dude. Super, super cool. I think we're going to buy E36. Hendel, find me E36. Thought just came to my mind. Why don't we have E36, another E46, keep the E92, get an F80. We'll have all of them. And then we'll still buy a Porsche, of course. Let's do that. I kind of like that idea. Okay, so we got this all welded up. I got a tack right here, tack there. I got all this. I welded this whole thing solid right here because it was just a big piece and I wanted it to be 100%. So we welded all it solid. Got this majorly straight. This piece comes out a little bit. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to be once I get the light in. We can go ahead and get this little washer put back on here. We can go ahead and push this down, make sure that lines up with our fender and our headlight, make sure everything just flows together. All right, so everything fit good. I just took everything back apart. I just went and undercoated all this so it wouldn't rust or anything. I got all up in here. Everything's undercoated, everything's good. All of this fit really well. This thing lines up and goes in these holes like it should. Everything's gonna do right there. All of these bolts made it up very nicely on the fender, so we're gonna go ahead and throw the fender back on here and get everything lined back up so then we can go and start sanding to paint. E36 is mostly done. We got it off the frame machine, back on the ground. We have everything put back in it, but the headlights for right now. We're gonna go ahead and pass it off to James. He's gonna do the body work on this hood. We have some dent going down the whole hood right there. Don't know what happened there. Hendels, no, I'm just kidding. But so we gotta fix that dent right there for him. Get all done. We're just gonna paint the front end and blend into the fenders and the bumper and everything. We have a brand new M3 bumper sitting over there. We're gonna put on here and make it look a little better. Got everything lined up pretty good. We did trim the radiator support before we put it back in on the back side that I won't be able to get to when everything's on there. Probably paint the thing about the headlights and the bumper on it and just kind of paint it like it sits right now. We have something really exciting today. So these are the factory pedal covers. They're just kind of rubber, basic, and just, you know, normal pedal covers. We have some really cool pedal covers that are going on the car today, so I'm gonna show you before, and I'll show you what we have and putting them on. They're freaking sick. I waited on them for like a month before they got here. And here we have it, the new pedal covers for the M3. This is what we were working with before. Freaking disgusting. Get the thing out of here. And this is what we're working with now, guys. These are really cool. They're, I don't know, they just add some extra depth and detail to the car, and I think the M logo is freaking sick on there. You can get silver or black. I just opted for the black so it'll be more subtle, but I'm really excited to put these in the car, so let's get to it. Okay, so also the car has like the yellow halogen lights throughout the whole interior, so we're changing that to completely LEDs. We have a few of them in already. Super easy to do, not hard at all. You just pop those out, pop them right in, super easy to do. Just like we did these right here. These are now LED completely. Thing is bright, very white. Looks new and modern and like it should be for a modern day sports car in my opinion, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna knocking all these out. So here we have the center map light disassembled. We're going to do this dome light and these two little map guys. Did first was just took and pried this guy off. You just take and put a screwdriver right here, put a screwdriver right here, here, and here, and you pry these little clips off, and then this thing will pop down. You can get to all these bulbs. Interior lights are all installed. Excuse the dirty floorboard. It just looks so much better, so much more modern having all these LEDs in here. I just think the car is so much better fitted with this, and it just suits the car so much better. Looks great, looks great. We are commencing M3 undercarriage clean. We are going through the whole undercarriage, gonna clean up all the aluminum, clean up all the plastic, clean up everything just from years of road grime. It's really not that dirty, it's really not bad at all. We just had some oil from the previous stuff and everything, but it's really not too bad. We're gonna go ahead and clean all this up, get it stupid clean, get it to where I know it'll be clean under there. No one else can see this stuff, but I'll be the only one. But as long as I'm happy with it, so that's what we're gonna do, clean this up. I'll show you the products we're using. So the number one product we're going to be using for this is Majestic Solutions Kick Acid. This is a local company to us. Awesome guys. They have a bunch of detailing products. If you want to check that stuff out. It's really good. It like it just says, it brightens aluminum and metal. It just makes everything look a lot better. So up here on the front end, kind of see all this aluminum is just like kind of dull and just kind of older, just, you know, from years of use. So we're going to clean all this up, make it look super new. Okay, so we are officially done for right now. This thing turned out really good. Everything came very clean, very clean. All the suspension components and stuff. You still have some spots that didn't come all the way out, but everything for the most part just turned out like really good. All the suspension stuff. You can see now the little like M branding and everything. So it's really cool to see all that. And coming to the back, everything came clean out through here. All these heat shields look really shiny and new now. And you come to the back right here, you look at all these suspension components, everything came really clean back here. You see the things on the axles, you need a sticker on the shocks. Everything back here just came really clean. I'm really happy with it. It just looks like new, minus the exhaust, of course. But this right here just looks awesome. Yeah, there's more M branding. It's just really cool to see all that. All the back suspension stuff just turned out really good. It looks really good. It looks all like brand new. All the stuff back here looks awesome. I'm super, super happy with this. So I'm super, super happy with how that came out. Everything turned out really good. It's not 110%, but really can't expect that. The car's older. It's like 10 years old now. Jesus, the car's 10 years old. Wow, it's like a time capsule, man. Look at that. Look at that. It's a classic now. Anyway, so yeah, can't expect perfect, but the thing did turn out really well. It's really clean. Now anybody gets in there doing alignment or something for me, everything's gonna be really clean. Just looks really good, and I'm really happy with that, and I know it's clean. Just makes me happier. So here we're also doing an HID to LED conversion. Here is the normal HID bulbs that come in the car. They both are pretty much identical. We got a single plug, filament, and everything like that. So we are replacing those with LEDs. These have a computer in them, a little chip that will not throw any codes or not do anything weird with the car and still let the car think it has HIDs in it. Works with the factory ballast. You don't have to do anything, just plug and play. Super cool kit, really good. We're gonna put them in the car and try them, have a cooling fan on the back and all that good stuff. So really excited to see how much brighter these are and get them in the car. So if your car on a lift, all you have to do is pop this little cover off right here. It will be the cover that has these two half-turn flathead screws. You pop that off and you can easily get to this right here. You'll have to take one hand and move some stuff out the way and pull this back, and this splash shield right here will fold back like that, and that'll allow you to open this door and get to the bulb inside the back of the door, where you'll locate this guy right here, and you can take it out and put this one in. And here you go. I have a bit of a better angle. You can see the bulb right there. These little two clips you need to push in. They'll pop out, one on each side, and then you can take and put the bulb in. There's not a lot of space, but there's definitely enough for you to get done what you need to get done. All right, guys, I'm going to end this video right here. Hope you guys really enjoyed this. Hope it brought some value and some entertainment to you guys. If you liked it, please leave me a like. If you didn't, leave me a dislike. Be sure to check out the next video. We're going to do the first official wash of the M3, doing all the detail afterwards, doing the drying aid, doing the wheels, doing everything. I'm going to go super detailed, take my time with the car, and maybe do like a little vlog talk about why I bought the car and just stuff like that. So that video will be coming up soon, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, night, morning, whenever you're watching this. Hope you have an awesome time, and we'll see you next time.